Ready to exercise.
I know. It's like 1980s.
How's that look? Fuck, my hairline's disgusting. Trying to take my fringe back. It's so fucking long. Welcome to Little Town Big Queeries. This is a very special episode with Mark Mulligan, aka Noeleen Beef. Woo! And today, while we're doing questions, I thought it'd be good crack, because I can't do makeup to save my fucking life, that it'll be done for me, and I'll be my own drag queen, and you can give my own drag name. Drag queen, drag king. What is the difference? You can educate me now.
Yeah. It's a pretty big difference, but I suppose it's down to yourself. I mean, I done a look recently that was probably more on the masculine side, but I would still say I'm a drag queen. Cool. I don't know. I think it's up to each performer what they want to be, because there are drag creatures and drag things too.
Oh, really?
People who are a little bit more scarier. Not even, or just sort of non-binary even
That's
in their
cool,
character.
Though. That's cool that there's like categories for that, though. Yeah. Do you want to do like a short little introduction on like who you are, where you're from?
Yeah. So I'm Mark Mulligan AKA Noeleen Beef. I've been doing drag for nearly 4 years now. It'll be 4 years in a few weeks, I think, because I had to go back and check. I can never remember how long I've been doing it, but yeah, 4 years. I started in university up in Grwm, and I just sort of moved from the north coast a little bit in Fermanagh, a little bit in Belfast, so I've sort of done a bit all over the north.
When you're ready for the questions, just...
Yeah, I'm going to spray you down first, so close your eyes and maybe move the mic. So I know it seems like too much, but...
No, lather me.
That's good, yeah.
So,
just let that dry in a wee minute.
What drew you to drag in the first place?
For me, I love drag, for one thing. I think like a lot of people kind of maybe are afraid to say that they did drag because they love drag. So that's maybe too easy an answer, I don't know. But I really was enamoured by it. And then I think for me, then on top of that, I love to make people laugh, and it's a fun sort of avenue for that. So yeah, that's the main thing for me, having fun and just the art of drag itself I find very interesting.
Would you say drag is an art form?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, sometimes it is just dressing up and getting drunk. Do you know what I mean? And like, is that an art form? I don't know. Do you know what? I was going to put this on, but you just have no pores.
Oh, what? Actually?
No,
I have loads of pores there.
No, like...
I get mad blackheads and I'm bad for popping spots.
No, like a man's pores are like potholes. Yours are like non-existent.
Really?
Well, do you know what? I'll put it on anyway, just to feel the full experience.
Give me the full experience.
So you just sort of...
Please don't make fun of my spots, because I honestly...
No, don't worry. I have a cure for that later too.
Go away.
Not a cure, but a solution.
I need that.
This is quite a good, like, well, you're not really a makeup person, but even if you just do like a little bit of this, it does fill in if you're self-conscious about your pores.
yeah, I am. See, when it comes to drag, is it like best to, you know, when you're in drag, it's like she, her, and then when you're out of drag, it's normally he, him?
I would say so.
Yeah, we did a wee interview with Saint Omen, and like so many like questions were like, "Yes, lad, well done, lad," and it's like, we know he's a lad. He's in drag though. Yeah. Like it's just people get so confused about it.
I'm never really too precious about pronouns myself, in or out of drag. But the one thing I would always say is like I didn't spend 2 hours getting ready just for you to call me he.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
True,
like it's like at least respect the fact that like, you know, I tried a little bit to look like a woman.
Yeah. It's kind of like a performance at the same time. It's like you're in your own wee like character.
Yeah, it's part of it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a stage. It's like the stage name part of it too. You know, we're all recognizing that it is a performance, so just kind of go along with that.
Yeah, true.
You know?
No, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I understand, and I think a lot of people are kind of apprehensive about that sometimes, but I think most people are just kind of like, yeah, whatever makes sense. I mean, obviously that doesn't extend to maybe trans people, but for performers, I think because it is, for a lot of people, sort of a temporary state, then they're not really too focused on or hung up on any of the pronoun business.
Yeah.
Do you think more people should experiment with makeup and hair the way drag artists do?
Yeah. I think kind of want like men to get into it more than I want. Women are already doing enough. They don't need to take on anymore.
Yeah, true.
Right, I do apologise if this comes out anyway patchy. We'll do our best. Also,
Why are you laughing?
just using my foundation, fully didn't check if this colour matched at all.
Wait, does it not?
No, it does.
You...
I'm quite pale, and I think you are too.
Yeah, I mean, I do need a good tan.
Do you think there is good media representation
Of drag?
of drag? Yeah.
I think it was nearly better back in the day than it was now. Like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, I always think of.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a good... Right, I'm going to have to go around your mouth here.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a good like show of the sort of found family aspect of it all. I can't even think of like any recent drag artists in media. Obviously like scripted media, Drag Race helps with the reality aspect of it all, but I think they're trying too hard to be like, drag queens are people too, and it's like, no, but we're like, where's the fun, where's the pageantry?
Yeah.
So do that whenever,
True.
you know, you need to tap into that part of it too.
Fair enough, yeah.
Not just the like, and yes, we're all human, but like, where's the fun?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you with makeup, Billy.
I don't want to see myself until it's done, you know?
No, absolutely. You have a really big like lid space, which is going to be fun
Really?
to work with.
Yeah, I've noticed like I've got mad creases in my eyes. See, when I'm putting like eyeshadow on, I have to stretch my eyelid down.
Oh.
It's weird. No, my face is jacked.
Do you think social media is a massive contribution for it becoming more mainstream?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, I would say Drag Race is probably the main reason, but it's very accessible now. Like, not just through television, like it's, like if you think even in the 2000s, like how would somebody from here have encountered drag? Do you know what I mean? Like, unless it was just a random late screening of like Rocky Horror on telly or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas like now anybody gets to see it, and a lot more people get to sort of decide for themselves whether that's something they want to do or not. I think that's quite interesting. I'm maybe not answering these questions at all. I kind of feel like I'm going on tangents.
Honestly, that's what we want. Just explain it as best you can, you know?
Yeah.
What inspires you most for your drag look?
Oh, see, as like someone who might be considered a comedy queen,
Your Patrick Star is my favourite.
I haven't. Oh, so I moved yesterday back to Fermanagh,
Really?
and so I had to like pack up a lot of my stuff, and I was looking through a lot of my old drag looks, and I came across that. And I was like, I need to whip that out again. It was so
it's
stupid.
deadly. That would be such good crack to see live. You did a really cool performance too. It was like you're a clown. You had like blood in your mouth, and you did this reveal, and the blood came out, and I was like, "That's fucking sick."
I know. I'm quite bad. I'll look back on my drag in like quite a critical way, but
Really?
I suppose because I know that I've grown, and gotten better at things, so I kind of look back and I'm like, oh, you know, especially around like the makeup and the look. Definitely at the start, it was chopped. Like it was not good, but you know, we kind of get there.
Yeah, it's all about like building up the experience, and practice makes perfect and all that jazz. Yeah,
There's definitely, I think, because it's like the part that so many people see is the look. There's definitely a lot of pressure there, but then there's also the performance aspect and the hosting and then having fun and blah blah blah. So this might go horribly wrong because like, I'm used to putting this placement on my face.
Okay.
This is maybe, I'm like maybe not the best to do this either, because I kind of shifted towards trying to do like a more soft look, which
You give me a hard look.
no, well I'm gonna try and give you a soft look, but I can't promise anything.
Don't promise. Make me hard as fuck. Please.
No, we'll see. Maybe if you could have me back, I'll try and do drag king makeup.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think there's such a resistance to drag from so many people?
I mean, I think it's because they've been influenced negatively. Like you think to like, even weirdly, like when we were growing up, and there's something to be said about how it's like cis straight men doing it, but like Mrs. Doubtfire, do you know what I mean? Like nobody batted an eye. That was so funny, and it still is so funny.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of homophobic men across the country who would sit and watch that, and I'm like,
It's contradictive a wee bit if they like give shit to drag queens for
I
doing
think
it.
part of it though is the like, they're kind of almost mocking femininity, which I think other people kind of want to take part in that, whereas we kind of celebrate it, and people maybe don't want to take part in that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of like that part of it too.
John Travolta, he does it in Hairspray, doesn't he?
Is
Oh,
right.
And that, I know somebody whose mum refused to believe that was John Travolta
Go
in drag.
away.
Like, they were fully like, I don't know who that actress is, but it's certainly not John Travolta. And I was like, that's so funny, because like they did amazing work on him.
Mm-hmm.
And that character is still Tracy Turnblad. Like, I left my arm on. Like, that is so funny still. I just think people have been told to not like it, and they don't realise how easily they're going along with things, and they'll call us sheep. And it's like, how do you think you got here? Do you know what I mean? Like, it is interesting. But yeah, there's been a real shift over the past while, and it is really unfortunate, because it was so sort of almost normal and in the home drag, and now, well, you know what they're saying about us. Like, it's just so stupid to me. Like, it's like, I'm just here to have fun, so like, just have fun with me.
That's it.
Do you think gay clubs and venues are important for the community?
100%. I think it's nice to have like the set places that you know when you go there that for the most part you're going to be safe. And again, there's questions around like whether those places are hitting the mark when it comes to like queer women and AFAB people, but to at least know that like I should for them like mostly be safe here and have a good time here. It is important. It would be nice if we were able to go everywhere and feel like that, but that's not going to happen probably for quite a while.
Who is your biggest inspiration and favourite drag queen, sorry?
Damn, that's tough. I should have thought about that ahead of time. I like a lot of the weirder ones. Like, I love Juno Birch. She's not been on Drag Race, but she's from Manchester, and also a trans woman, and she's so funny and weird and different. In terms of like Drag Race girls, like there's obviously the basic, like you can't really go wrong with Trixie and Katya. They are just funny.
Is that Trixie
Mattel?
Yeah. Oh my god, they're the two of them. They're
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. I'd love to see them live.
No, they're so funny. Well, I suppose like locally, I have my own drag family. My drag mother, Noeleen Cummings, is a big inspiration for my drag, and my drag sister Venus Black as well. And the three of us are kind of
So there's like drag families, and like you get to choose like who's the mother, who's the sister, and.
So like mothers are usually the person that sort of brings you into drag.
Okay.
So O'Neilly, like when I first started, did this with me. Like,
okay.
put a face on me
Cool.
and helped me and showed me how to
Are
do
you my
things.
mother?
Technically, yes. Which
Nice.
and there is naming conventions in my house that we'll get to at the end when you're in drag, I think.
Cool.
Have you performed in Dublin before or anything?
Never performed down south, no.
No.
That'd be fun. I've only ever been to one drag show down south, and that was just after a concert. I'm gonna get this all over my tights.
You performed in Portrush, Port Stewart, and like Coleraine. What's it like up there? Do you get like, a lot of negativity, or is there like good sports up there? Because I couldn't imagine, like, yeah, there'd be drag shows down here during like Enniskillen and Pride, but like you wouldn't get like normal, like, you know, regular events.
Yeah, it is. Well, so the reason that there is drag on the North Coast is my drag mother, Noeleen Beef. She started it, and it had been going for a few years before I ever kind of came on the scene. So a lot of people would have known them and the show that they did.
Yeah.
And so like they weren't as surprised to see it as you might think.
Okay.
And like we had like quite a loyal following. For some reason, all of the bars that we perform in keep closing down. But we are now working out of like a little bar that's like, do you know Kelly's?
Oh, I've heard of Kelly's,
There's
yeah.
like a small part of it that we
Cool.
now work out of. So right, and then you close your eyes, we're in powder, so it's gonna get dusty. I just really will layer this on for now.
This is so relaxing, by the way.
It's like you're being treated.
I know. That's why I love going like to the hairdressers and like wash my hair. Please.
And I was saying to my barber the other day, who's also a drag queen that I
Go
do
away.
that I do mints with, that like I nearly fall asleep when I get my hair done.
Isn't it so relaxing?
Because like I asked them, I was like, how do you feel about like not talking, like, because I love going and I'm not talking at all, and then I have nearly fallen asleep so many times.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing. Right, I'm gonna have to keep your mouth shut.
What is planned for Noeleen Beef in the future?
Oh fuck. Hopefully die eventually. No. Jesus, I don't know. I just keep doing it. Like, for that, it's just fun for me. There's no long-term goal. I'm not trying to get on Drag Race. I couldn't do drag full time. It'd be exhausting.
Really?
Like, I'm just
like a
I'm
wee
just
hobby?
sitting here.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted. Do you know, like, whereas like they're like doing sometimes several shows in a week. I'm like, there was a time I did 3 shows in 1 week, and like it took me so long to physically and mentally recover, because like obviously there's like, you know, the corset and the heels and all that, and it's sore, but then there's the being switched on, the talking to people, which these are lovely. This isn't difficult, but you know, when you're out and you can imagine like we're the center of attention, and so everyone
all
wants
eyes
their
are on
piece,
you.
everyone wants their moment,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, and you're just sort of stood there like. And like some of the things that people have said to me, like, I mean, like, deepest darkest secrets, and I'm like, okay, so now I have to live with that forever.
It's like a different level of trauma dumping.
You know, it really, and I think it's because like they don't necessarily like see us as proper people. We're sort of like these characters that they just sort of feel really comfortable saying these things, and you kind of want to tell them, like, I have my own issues. I don't really need all of yours as well. Like, that's an awful lot for somebody to take on.
Yeah.
And so, like, that part of it, or even just, like, the tits and teeth, the smiling, the existing in the eye, it's exhausting.
Yeah,
it takes it out of you.
I'd say so. No, it's nice, just, like, you have one night, do what you want, and then after that, you kind of forget about it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I like it. Maybe 2-3 times a month. That's all I want.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put loads of powder under your eyes. Sorry, a little bit.
No.
I'll dust it off your mouth. Oh no, there's loads on there, so I've just made it worse. I feel like we're baking. Okay, that should be it mostly off your mouth.
Have you any mad stories from like a drag night or?
There's definitely ones that I can't tell.
Can't?
No, I won't. Like,
Oh,
just
really?
like just shenanigans, like silliness, and like maybe like mild theft. But you know, like these things happen to the best of us.
Mild theft?
Yeah.
People steal your stuff?
No, the other way around.
Oh, fair enough.
No, to be fair, I did once accidentally steal a handbag, but
I read that on your Instagram. I think, yeah, that was one of your posts. What happened there? You need to
okay, I
tell.
can't tell you that one. So it was like one of my first times in drag ever, and it was out with like friends, and we were all like just at this big round table, like, and we were all pretty drunk, and it was the end of the night, and everyone got up, and there was still this one bag on the table, and I was like, oh, that one of my friends has left their bag here, so I just lifted it, and then I was like so drunk that I kind of forgot it was on my arm.
Oh, no way.
And I just walked out, and then next thing we went back to afters, and this phone started going, and we were like, whose phone? We took it out of the bag. Hello? Have you stolen my bag? And we were like, what? And like it was like, and then the next day people were messaging me being like, did you steal someone's handbag?
Oh, no way.
Like there was CCTV of me just picking it up and walking out of the building, and I was like, I get technically yeah, but like I mean I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah. So you like, keep your eyes like down, and then like. Oh, hard to know these angles. Your eyes are watering. Is this really irritating?
No, I'll tell you something that happened to me once. You know, like school plays, right? I was playing one of the wise men because I'm pretty wise, and just moments before I had to go on stage, the teacher was like, "Come here," put eyeshadow on me, and like we never done this on like rehearsals. She just done it like spur of the moment, and then like she turned away from me, looked back at me, and my eyes were puffed up. She goes, "Oh no!" Got a baby wipe and started wiping my eyes. But I should be fine. I should be fine.
Have you taken like an antihistamine or
like right now?
Recently?
No.
You'll be grand.
I'll be grand.
It'll add to the look.
Oh yeah.
I've also
Yeah.
got asthma.
Pop out.
I should. Okay.
No, just
That's
tear
so
on.
much powder on your face for somebody who's got asthma.
Tear on. That evil laugh.
Right.
What's your go-to like drag performance song, or does it change?
I do have one that I love to whip out, especially with a new crowd, because like it's hard to know always what a crowd's gonna respond to.
Okay.
But with this number, pretty much everyone has. I do this number. That it was like how I came up with it. It was so simple. So it's Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler, and at the start she's saying like "turn around" like over and over again, and I was like, oh, surely there's something we can do there.
Yeah.
And then obviously me being not a beef themed. I wouldn't say I'm beef themed, but it's in the name. I was like, what if I was like flipping a burger? Every time I turn around, I was flipping a burger. Like, and then it just kind of became that. And then, so like, as the number goes on, I like whip the baps out of my tits. And there's lettuce in there too. And I just build a burger, like, during the number. And then at the end, it's like me, like, I keep like, I need a bite. And oh no. And then at the very end, I do take a bite, and everyone usually cheers. Just that's what I like. Just stupidity. Like I love.
That's funny.
Yeah, I love being stupid.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay, I'm going into the corners of your eye here, so just it might be a bit sensitive feeling.
You should do Pennywise the Clown.
Oh my god.
Well, like I do kind of like with the blush is quite clown-like with me. I do love a lot of blush in it.
We all float down here.
Hello, Darty.
No, that's so scary because I'm reading the book right now and watching the show.
Oh, the Welcome to Derry, is it
Yeah.
called? Or London Derry, if you're that way inclined.
Fuck you, this is Derry. Welcome to Free Derry, that's what it's called.
Yeah, no, I like a lot of blush, so it runs in the family, all the blush.
You're just making me blush, that's no blush on my face.
Yeah, I just paint you full stark white, but you're blushing so much that it's...
You're making me shout. Did you already say it? Like, where did the Noeleen Beef come from?
Oh, no, I hadn't said. So, and like somebody actually asked me recently, I was like, did you get her permission for this? And I was like, no.
So it's based off someone, is it?
Yeah, so
okay.
Noeleen is my actual mother's name.
Okay. No way.
So
spelled the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think like where it came from for me was like a lot of people like named themselves after sort of these divas and like these iconic people. And I was like, well, it feels quite fitting.
That's so
to
sweet.
Name my drag character after my mother. Never thought like that I would really go anywhere with drag or that like people would call me by that name. And so like I'll have like queens round to the house sometimes if we're like doing anything down in Fermanagh, and they're all Noeleen, and my mum's like I'm like, not you.
I'm not talking to
And
you.
so they start going like then the queens start being like, oh, Mark, and like it feels unnatural coming out of it because they know me by Noeleen. So but yeah, that's where it comes from. And then I was like, okay, well, surely there's like a pun there, like there has to be. And so it was like, it's Noeleen Beef.
Yeah, that was well smart.
And then, because I grew up on a farm as well.
Oh, actually, like a cow farm?
Yeah.
No way.
So it makes sense that way as well. So there's
That actually is really funny.
multiple
It
layers.
is
there.
class. That'd be a really cool like photo shoot. You out with the cattle all dry.
I would get trampled. Like
Really?
I mean I do the odd like cow themed look.
Oh yeah, I noticed your wee bag. That's sick.
But I would absolutely get trampled. Like even sometimes cats, when they see me, get freaked out. So like in drag, not just in general. But so I feel like I don't know if it would be worth. I might have to test it behind the fence.
But it's so cool that you made it kind of rural based. Like I couldn't imagine many Belfast drag queens that would be like like farm kind of theme.
No, and I wouldn't say I'm farm themed.
Oh, not
either.
farm themed.
No,
sorry,
no,
but
no,
like
no, I don't.
you live from on a or you
Yeah,
lived
yeah,
on a
yeah.
farm and you kind of based it off how
Yeah,
like
it's not a lot of drag queen stories.
Yeah.
Coming
It's
from
unique.
from a farming background. I say that as if I farm, but you know.
Were you ever on the tractor?
Yeah, I never drove it. I love the pronunciation there, by the way.
There's only one way to do it.
I never drove one, but I've certainly been on tractors.
You ever had a cow lick your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
same.
Yeah.
We calf, yeah.
Yeah.
They go mad for
Why?
it. Sorry, open my eyes there.
Because especially whenever you're small and like you want to interact with them the way you do with other animals, and you're like, but they're behind a thing, but they do like come over and just like you. Or like even I have a non-identical twin brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No way.
he's straight. So he doesn't also do drag, just FYI.
Okay.
Imagine there were two of us.
Yeah.
And whenever we were away, we sort of had like pet cows. So there was like, he's like dark haired, so there was like a black one that was like his cow, and then there was a
No
ginger
way.
one that was mine.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oof, this eye is like so much harder.
I am lopsided.
No, it's because I'm not
No,
used
I
to
am
like.
lopsided.
It's because I'm
See,
like.
when I buy sunglasses, I have to bend them in the shape of my fucking skull.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I try not to bend your skull. This looks so much patchier. We'll just keep blending, and we're blending. I feel that this could end up looking quite whorish. By accident.
Doing me a favour.
I should say by accident.
Where'd you get your makeup from?
So at the start, like a lot of it was sort of hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Just from like my drag mum and like my mum and my sister and other people that were like, oh, I'll just clear it, whatever I don't use, and then you can have it. Like I use this pretty religiously, and I don't even know what brand this is. Like Profusion Cosmetics, I've never heard of them before or since, but it's still like one of my favorite palettes.
And what was your mum like when you came to like, you know, do your makeup and all that? If it's a bit personal, to ask that
no,
question.
there wasn't really ever a bother with it. I think like a lot of parents, she was kind of probably more so like concerned like safety wise.
Yeah.
Like even I was coming here today, and spoiler alert, I'm 30 years old, but she was like is it safe? And I was like, I'm not going to a drug den, this isn't some random like, I'm not going to be butchered alive.
Yeah.
Like I don't know these people, but I know Judith obviously, and so I was like, I'm not gonna die. Put it that way. I'll give you the address on the off chance I get murdered. But yeah, that's just kind of like, and I think that's like where a lot of people's or parents kind of point of view on things comes from, is like, oh, I just want them to be safe.
Yeah, it's like worried for their safety.
Yeah,
like it's like how other people would perceive it.
Yeah, like they know what could happen to some of us, and what does happen to some of us, unfortunately. So I think that was more her concern.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, it was never really, I didn't think to ask, like, is it okay if I use your name when I perform on stage?
Oh,
to
your
my
mom,
mom,
yeah.
like, is it, that's cool with you? Never thought to ask until somebody was like, she's okay with that? And I was like, it's funny you should ask.
Yeah.
Just never occurred to me to check in with her.
And did you ever?
I did kind of later, and she was like, yeah, it doesn't really bother.
Has your family been like supportive of your drag performance?
Yeah, for the most part. Like my mum and my sister have been to like a good few shows, and then my twin brother and my older brother haven't ever been. My older brother, only because really he's been in America for quite a while, has never seen me in drag, but my twin brother has. But like he said, like it's just not for him. Like I think he would get kind of overwhelmed. Like it is like there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's not that he cares that like I'm in drag or anything like that. It's just not really his thing to be in the first place.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of more so where he would come from on that one. But yeah, not really any bother. But yeah, which is surprising considering like rural Fermanagh. But I mean, I was out of the closet for like a long time.
What was it like coming out in Fermanagh?
Well,
How old were you?
I was, well, I suppose like in stages.
Yeah.
Like a few people. But like I sort of came out when I was 18 because, did you go to St. Mike's?
No.
So there's like a school magazine that comes out in St. Mike's at the end of every year, and I was like asked to do an article about it, and I was like, well, it feels kind of disingenuous to like not write about my experience in the school, so I did. Not just from the gay perspective, but also just being like a fat nerd as well. It was like, you know, there was a few boxes on the hate crime form that I could tick, you know. So I just sort of wrote about that piss writing, like horrible article, but it kind of got the point across. And it was kind of fun in that way because, like, I didn't even know when that was coming out, the magazine. It was just somebody was like, oh, that's like out today, like we have it now. Literally, I was like, oh, so I'm out today, like.
Oh shit.
Which I was kind of glad of because it was like once I wrote it and submitted it, the power was kind of taken away from me.
Fair enough.
And it was nice because even when I still struggled about speaking about those sort of things, I could just give people the physical article and be like, read, and then leave them.
Yeah.
So that was kind of how I did it.
So you're a writer?
Well, I would like to be.
So is that your like career goal, to be writing?
Maybe eventually when I'm like an older. like imagine like Agatha Christie style me in drag
Cool.
with like a typewriter maybe.
Would you do like murder mystery or
No,
would
just
you
just
do...
I mean like Agatha Christie and the aesthetic.
Oh right, okay, all right.
my God.
You
So
know?
Digital from Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, that's
Jessica
that
Fletcher.
one. Jessica
Yeah.
Fletcher, that's what I mean. Like me, like an old woman, but like it's me in drag. Like typing, like that's what I imagine. But no, like I did both my undergrad and my masters are both in English. So I am sort of attracted to that world.
cool. Would you prefer more like fiction than non-fiction for yourself to
Oh,
write?
fiction for myself to write and read. Yeah, I'm not really like a non-fiction girl. I like the odd time, but
Yeah.
for the most part I would be like a fiction person.
I just love history books. That's
He's
all I
history
read.
mad,
Yeah.
so he is. He goes to graveyards and all and looks
That's
for...
just your Monday morning. Like
Yeah,
you just
it's
wake
Monday
up, go
morning.
straight to the graveyard.
What's the most challenging part of being a drag queen? How do you overcome it?
Well, it sort of bleeds back into the it being exhausting, and people exhausting me, which sounds so ungrateful, but it is tough.
What's it like with kids? Do you be around like kids more often, or like how do they perceive you?
Not really, apart from prides.
Yeah.
Or
The
like
kids there seem to be fucking loving it.
oh, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's like I don't know, it's like the Wiggles for them. Do you know what I mean? We're just colourful people dancing on a
That's
stage.
it, yeah.
They don't really know the politics or the
Mhm.
drama of it. So like for them, it is just this colourful, wonderful thing. And like obviously that's like part of that whole discussion as well about like drag being around kids and stuff. Like, oh my god, I just fucked that up.
You'll fix it.
Is that like, you know, if it's a daytime pride event, we're gonna make sure that like the numbers are appropriate for children, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like, you know, obviously some of us do more sort of sexually geared performances. That's not gonna happen in front of a child.
Yeah, but not all of them are like that. That's
yeah,
the
but
thing.
that's what I mean. Like I'm obviously, like generally speaking, never really giving like sex in my drag,
Mhm.
like, or like even trying to touch that. Like that's just not my world or my goal when it comes to drag. And so like I don't really find it difficult to translate my drag into something that's a wee bit more appropriate for children, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't mind if it was BBC or whatever that was doing, you know, story time for kids. And like it could be like celebrities doing it, like reading a story. And there was this one chance, I don't know if it was a regular thing, but it was drag queens reading stories. And like I heard someone be like, oh my god, they're fucking wearing nothing and they're so inappropriate in front of children. And I was like, right, okay, that like if they were doing that, that's odd. And then I watched the exact same video that they're talking about. They were not dressed inappropriate. They're just dressed in drag. Like there is no like, you know, out of pocket like what do you call it, fishnet stockings or like just bare boobs out. There was nothing like that.
Yeah.
I think they just really go for the worst, or they just see the worst.
Yeah. I think as well what's funny is that like, so for someone like me, like even if I were to do like a bit more of a stripped back sort of lingerie look, like I would generally be wearing like hips and tits. And so like there's approximately 7 layers between my skin and the air,
Yeah.
even though it gives the impression of being like scantily clad.
Yeah.
Like I'm so not, like I couldn't be more clothed. Like I'm wearing several more layers than
Yeah.
you are. Are you dressed inappropriately?
Yeah.
And I know it's like it's the vision and what's what you're getting across. But I do think there is something kind of funny about them being like, they're wearing nothing, and I
Yeah.
have literal couch cushions like right here. Do you know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous.
How do you prepare for a show, and what's your pre-show ritual?
In terms of pre-show ritual, like I usually get ready with my drag family, and we usually have a drink and have fun and chat shit. To the point where like when I'm getting ready, like for this I got ready by myself, and I'm just so not used to that. It's kind of lonely, so I was like I had to watch something.
Aww.
But yeah, just for the process, it's like just throwing shit into a bag and like hoping that you've remembered everything, because there's so many elements that like
Yeah.
you kind of have to think like you start to finish. You're like, okay, I need these tights and I need these shoes and then this earring and then blah, blah, blah. Like you have to think, and then like that's one outfit,
Yeah.
and then you're doing two more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then there's all your makeup if you're bringing it with you, and it's a whole thing. But like, yeah. So I say the main thing is like you almost kind of have to like. It's like, you know, whenever you're packing, you're like, okay, I need 27 pairs of knickers for a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
Like, you just sort of throw more in
Yeah,
the bag
yeah.
than you need, like, just in case.
Yeah, it's better be safe than sorry.
No, absolutely. So that's kind of just that's the process, is just throw it in the bag and then hook it out whenever you need it.
Where'd you get your wig?
This is actually borrowed from my drag sister.
Oh, right.
I didn't ask her if I could wear it for this, but we moved.
Surprise.
Hi, Venus.
Thank you, Venus.
We kind of like swap wigs sometimes, but like there's quite a few. There's more kind of a drag economy than you would think in Belfast. Like there's quite a few stylists, and even there's actually like 3 or 4 full-time like designers based out of Belfast. Okay, we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Eyeliner.
What's the most memorable or impactful moment you've had as a drag queen, and what made it so special?
For me, it's definitely because, as I said, for Manor Pride last year, it was so stressful because we did the parade, we did the castle show, which if you were at, I don't know if you remember, our 15-minute number, remembering the choreo to that was a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not a dancer, like that was not like, you know, that wasn't really part of my world. And then we got back, it was so hot, I had to take I stripped out and I had to take a neck down cold shower and then get back into drag.
Yeah.
Like one of the girls had to redo her face. We had tights and pads hanging out of the window just to get some of the sweat off of them, and then back in for an entire night
No
gig.
way.
And it was like go go go, and I was so stressed out. And it wasn't until we went back to the Airbnb that I was like, that went really well, and like that was really special, and like the crowd was amazing. I didn't expect that number, that reception.
Yeah.
It was really, really lovely and special to be a part of that, but I didn't realise until I like sat down and stopped stressing about it
That's
that I was like, oh, that went well.
Yeah, you kind of go through everything you've done that day and that was actually really good. You're afraid of almost fucking passing out
Oh yeah.
in that heat.
No, because it was like whenever we were performing and the sun just came out from behind a cloud and shone right at us, and we were like, okay, so we're gonna die.
And for Fermanagh never gets the fucking
No,
sun.
I know. And it was like this first week in September, such a random time for it to be sunny.
What's the best advice you've ever received as a drag queen, and who gave it to you?
Ooh, I can't think of anything specific. I have advice of my own to give out.
Yeah.
Because I was telling somebody this, although I was like really drunk, and it was unprompted advice. I was like, what you want to do is, and they didn't
Nobody
ask.
asked.
But it was like a relatively like newer queen from Belfast that I was speaking to, especially in Belfast. I just think people need to just kind of need to find their niche more, and focus in on what they love about drag. And as I said, obviously part of the reason I do drag is because I love drag, but I think there's nearly too much of that, just doing drag for the sake of it, or doing drag because you want to be in the spotlight, and that's cool, but who are you? What are you bringing?
That's it.
Do people know, can people think of an iconic look of yours, an iconic number of yours? If not, then maybe you need to work on that.
How can you be people's favourite drag queen? How can you stand out from the rest?
And you don't even need to be you just need to be one person's favourite drag queen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's all
And
that matters.
and for that you need to have, I think, a perspective on drag, and I think you need to kind of know what it is you want to give. I do apologise. I just know this is not going to be anywhere the way that I want it to be, but at least we try.
You learn from this.
I learned that I'll never do this again.
How do you handle negativity or criticism, and what advice would you give to others who face similar challenges?
Alright, you fucking want the stage?
I'll do your makeup next, okay? I would say and again, this is so funny because I just give unprompted advice, but I don't listen to people that I don't care about. If I don't think you have anything worth telling me, then I'm not going to listen to what you're saying. That's maybe sounds quite blunt, but what are you offering me?
Yeah.
And if you're not offering me anything, then why would I listen?
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, not that I've gotten like much like critique, at least to my face. And I would certainly take it from people that I care about and respect. You know, like it was Causeway Pride there during the summer. I was thinking about this whenever I was driving down. And this is a piss take, girls, by the way, Angel and Cara. But like they were critiquing the lace on my wig. And one of them's a bald queen and one of them doesn't wear a wig. Like, why am I taking advice on my wig from two wigless girls?
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense.
You know?
It's not fair.
Yeah. And then they were like critiquing me. It's like, well, you didn't need to wear pads with this outfit. And I was like, neither of you are wearing pads. So I'm not going to listen to the people who don't wear pads about when I should be wearing pads.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Would there be many like people in the drag community that would be like very like bitchy or like, you know?
100%.
Really?
Oh, it's like it's such a part of the culture.
Yeah.
Like in a good way and a bad way.
Yeah, there's like being sassy and there's being like, you know, like just a bit of a dick. Is there
I think
many?
it's like whenever it's like not even a friend, but you kind of know when you're on someone's level, like or you get each other, that it's in good fun.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell when somebody's just being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like sometimes like we all read each other and have fun with it, but you can kind of tell when it comes from like a shitty place.
Oh fuck. I would crumble.
No, you just but you just don't listen. You're like, right, okay. All the rest of us are having fun over here. Don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know, you just kind of move on from that. It's so hard doing like the other side. No, it's okay. It's not your fault that you have a second side to your face.
I'm lopsided.
No, it's because I'm not used to like the angle.
If you could have any animal as an emotional support drag queen, what would it be?
Oh, like the animals also in drag?
Yeah.
I think an elephant.
Oh yeah.
It's my bigger girl. And oh no, it has to be a cow. What am I talking about? Like that's so stupid.
I was waiting for you to say cow, but I was like maybe switch it up a bit.
But I feel like it should be like I need a talking cow. Do you know what I mean?
Like Barnyard.
Love that movie.
Oh my god.
What was the cow in that movie called?
It's a cow farm. There's gonna be cows outside.
I have just resigned myself to the fact that this is not. Initially, I was like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that like half-arses it, and I haven't. I just don't know how to do other people's makeup.
I have faith.
If you could have any celebrity as your drag mum, who would it be?
I would love Jinx Monsoon, actually. I think she's just an absolute star of a drag queen. But like non-drag queens, maybe it'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'd love Joan Cusack, and I don't know why. Do you know who that is?
Cusack?
Joan Cusack. Do you know School of Rock?
Oh my god,
She
the
plays
teacher?
the principal.
A principal, that's who she is. Oh,
Yeah.
She's been in loads of stuff.
She's in Addams Family Values. I don't know
Oh
why.
my god, that film where she's trying to kill Fester, that is the best film ever. Like, I fucking love it. Like, her in the car crying.
Yeah. I have such an affinity for that woman.
That'd be
and I
such a
don't know
good,
why.
outfit, so it would.
No, I've always wanted to do a number where, you know,
I could be your Fester.
the bit where she does the... We can get a bald cap for her.
Yeah. I already got the dark eyes.
Kind of got a Fester look with the makeup that I've accidentally done.
What would be your advice for, like, younger ones that want to get into drag?
Everyone's answer is always don't. There's too many of us.
Oh, really?
But
would you say that?
No, but it kind of comes back to the thing. I would say, like, do it, but, like, who are you and what are you bringing?
Mm-hmm. You really need to think about who you're going to be.
What's your unique take on drag?
I hope you give me, like, a strong jawline.
You already have quite a strong jawline.
No, I do not. I've got, like, 5 chins.
Very masculine.
I'll take that as a compliment.
What if that was your drag name? Like, instead of Mary Magdalene, it was Mary Masculine.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Because it sounds, like, very masculine. Very masculine.
Yeah. But it's, like, all, like... You're, like, a really buff nun.
Get the big shoulder pads.
I've always wanted a drag daughter who was, like, really femme and, like, ethereal.
I was just like, I mean that. No.
You were really excited. You were like, and it said femme, and you're like, oh.
Little fucking boy.
Who was like very like femme and ethereal, and you know, like in Irish, the fairies are called like the Dinshi,
Oh.
or like the Banshee as well. So like
Yeah.
that she like SID H-E and there's a fat in there somewhere, I think.
That's
But
nice
just
though.
to call them she. So yeah, I think just being called like, you know, ladies and gentlemen, she, I think would be quite funny.
It's nice.
But then there's also like the Irishness and the sort of ethereal fairiness of it all. Damn, you do look horrible. I'm so sorry.
I thought you were going to be hot, and I was like, thanks,
No.
Ray, it was horrible.
I'm just waiting for the final look, and I'm like, this will be so funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I do have a little wiglet.
Go away, do you actually?
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
It's a Conti Bob.
Bob?
Bob.
Right, okay.
I'm just like,
You heard that
can
right.
she go to work tomorrow like this?
Yeah.
Sleep in
I'll
it.
go,
Oh,
I'll sleep
God.
in it. I
Right.
was going to say, I dressed up as Chucky for
Yeah.
Halloween special, and I should have kept the wig, but I gave it to Judith because she collects them.
Collects wigs.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
She has loads of like costumes and shit.
She does it for different hairstyles before she like dyes the hair. You know, like to test it kind of.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I can imagine her like trying on the Chucky wig and then feeling herself in front of the mirror.
I did.
Scaring her family.
I did pick out a ginger wig because you wore that Chucky wig,
No way.
but also because I have a lot of ginger wigs.
So have you watched some of our episodes or like some of the reels at least? On...
No, never heard of you.
I was just like,
Like, I don't know who you are. Yeah, no, I watched like definitely at the start, and then I've kind of been quite busy with a lot of things.
yeah,
So I haven't like
it's fair
fully
enough,
kept
yeah.
up, but like I do throw it on the odd time. Or like
Yeah.
if I'm driving, sometimes I'll just listen to it.
Oh, cool. I always like focus too much on like, you know, like the cameras and stuff. And I don't really think, oh shit, people will be listening to this without even watching us.
Right, okay, I'm gonna do your lips now.
Mm-hmm.
So apologies, you just licked your lips and they're like covered in.
Really?
So rub them together. And like,
I'm not good at that. I don't know what's happening.
it's okay because I want you to go over your own lip anyway. So like really rub them and like go further than your own lip. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this actually looks really good.
And just keep going. Do that again.
So it's okay to go over the line of the lip?
Yeah, because we want them to look bigger. So you just want to go, like.
How's that?
Yeah.
A bit more?
No, that should be okay.
They have got bigger.
And then we'll
You look
just.
French.
I just always like to set my lips. It's hard, like, you know, you're not really supposed to set your lips with eyeshadow because then, like, it's really drying if you go to kiss anyone, but I can't imagine you're going to be kissing
Are we
anyone tonight.
kissing?
Well, when the cameras are turned on. Close your eyes. Okay, we have a wee minute whilst that dries
That
in.
smells lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Flutter your eyelids.
Oh, I feel like you're gonna get like fucking eyeliner in your eyes or something.
It's fine.
I
I haven't got a reaction yet.
have some falsies as well that we can
Go
put on.
away. Sick.
But these will just.
Spiky?
Open your eye.
Have you ever wore eyelashes?
Never.
It kind of looks like when a girl, like or I guess little boys can do this too, when they put makeup on their dolls. Because you know the way dolls have those like really weird eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play with dolls when you were younger?
No. Well, maybe some of my sisters, but not in that way that people were like, I wanted a Barbie. Do you know what I mean? I just wasn't like that. I don't know. It wasn't like. I mean, I like some feminine things, but I'm not one of those people that was like, always.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, maybe we should glue them down. Do you know what? It's funnier. Right, that's gonna have to be.
Wait time?
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break and come back in drag.
Show us.
It's kind of like. Have you ever seen Mars Attacks? Because you know the way their wigs sit up so high.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Oh, that's deadly.
It's so ridiculous.
Would you
feel-
have her on stage? Would you?
Would I be worthy to be on stage? Present me?
Well, you could help with the sound, maybe.
Oh, fair enough. I do much prefer to be behind the scenes.
It's my own fault that she's ugly. In your defense, you have a very pretty face. I just didn't do it justice. You look like a newscaster a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Gail wears Prada.
Oh my god. Gail Weathers and Scream.
Scream.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
Is that what you're... Or in Scary Movie, it's like, Cindy, your ass looks fat.
Don't make unnecessary journeys.
Don't swim in the sea.
Thank you so much, Noeleen. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for having me on.
Would you have any advice for us, or like anything we're doing wrong, or anything you could like tell us to
or
improve
any questions
the show?
you want to ask?
Any questions for us?
Yeah, well, I wondered, because your Instagram name is like obviously the name, like the letters of the podcast.
Little Town Big Queeries, yeah.
But was that intentional? Like, because it's kind of given like LGBTQ, but without the G.
So when we were like coming up with the name, like I had to be so strict. I wanted the name to be perfect, so we didn't have to change names, because a lot of like podcasts would do that.
Shift about.
And it was actually Leah Parton, Little Leah. She came up with Small Town Big Queries. I was like, that's cool, but STBQ was very STD like, and I thought I didn't like that. So I was like, what if we changed it to little? And then LTBQ was like, that's very close to LGBTQ. And I was like, this is too perfect. So
I thought it was intentional, because obviously like you being like a sort of AFAB and women based queer
my
podcast.
God, yeah.
So it's almost like, because let's be real, the gay men kind of jump to the forefront a lot when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
So I think like it was nice to sort of take the G out.
Yeah.
And like focus on the rest, maybe.
That's nice to know.
I thought that's maybe what you were trying to do, but
yeah. Well, no. When I had it like in like initials, I thought LTBQ was so. What are you laughing at? I do.
It's definitely the 9 o'clock news.
I'm just like, who's this?
Don't send it to anyone.
No.
It's like those like AI videos of being like, Mum, there's someone in the house.
What was I gonna say? No, we haven't told the girls that we're doing this, so we wanted it like be like it was totally normal. Interview.
Oh,
yeah.
So you just that's so funny.
So once they watch it,
you're like, what the fuck's going on? And rightly so. They're gonna at the start be like, and then if you know now the spoiler alert, it ends up looking like somehow more like Chucky than you did for your Halloween special.
So fucking very masculine. There we go.
Very masculine. I love that.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Honestly,
I hope you
it's
had
been
fun.
A pleasure and a privilege.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you on again. Once because a lot of the girls were working tonight, so once like Judith's back and Leah, Amber, and the other Leah come back, that'll be good crack to come up with something season 3. I don't know what we have planned, but mainly season 2 is guests. We're trying to like get people on, so more collabs. But yeah, fucking this is good fun. I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, end the news like you're saying goodnight to everyone.
Oh, we kind of need to like, when they had their little papers and they're like,
as the half 10 news, on to the weather with referee.
Yes.
It's like,
or no, that
we've
say
been
you're
Mary and Noeleen. Thanks for joining us. See you this time tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then they pretend that they're talking.
Yeah.
And they do the outro and then